It's actually, yeah, wait. Uh, Let me just get off of here.
Because maybe I can request to join it or something.
Oh, there it is. It's Lady Birds or Lady Bird 808s.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you can come in, cool. If you can't, at least got you on the phone.
Mm-hmm. Lady Birds 808.
No, just Lady Bird.
808.
Yep, but with an S at the end.
Okay. Okay, I found you.
Yep.
Alright.
So right.
I see you.
Yep. So right now I'm live.
Okay. Let's see if that gives me options.
Does it give you options to join?
Mm.
Yeah, I don't see anything here on my panel right now. There's nothing right now on my panel. Oh wait, let's see. How about chat participants? Doesn't. It says I can have participants. I don't know what the fuck that means.
Yeah.
So I'm a little bit lost. But anyway, viewers. We're having a little bit of technical difficulties trying to get a local artist on here. But I guess I can tell you one other local artist. There's a man named Steven Guzman. He's trying to promote his music. Look for him. But right now we're trying to get Mr. Chandler Oliver on here. But I have no way to get him to be on the dual screen.
Let me try it from my end.
Are you going to try it?
Yeah, I'm going to see if I can have you as a participant. Yeah.
Oh, you got it?
Hold on.
Okay, go to mainstream music. I will never understand. But yeah, there was a lot of good mixtapes that came in.
Apparently I can't go live on my channel.
Oh, yeah, I think he had to adjust some settings. But anyway, I got you on the phone, so let's just talk about it through here, and they can just hear it through here then. So what do you want to talk about on your music?
Do you have any questions about my mixtape and stuff you want to know?
Yeah, you know what? Elaborate, because I really didn't get to listen to a whole lot of it, just the samples you sent me.
Yeah, so I'm working on a 10-track mixtape. It's the final installment of this series of albums. And then I'm going to start a new series of albums with different themes and topics and stuff. But this is the final installment of the first chapter, is what I like to call it.
All right.
Yeah. So, and this album's going to be huge because I'm recording at a friend's studio, and I'm working on it with a buddy whose name is Jake Soderbergh. You probably know him as Icky Boy from his music. Yep. And he's allowing me to record at his studio and stuff. He's also going to be a feature on one of my tracks. So.
Yep. So check it out, guys. Local artists, please support Minnesota. The best we've gotten is Prince and Young Gravy. That is an all. Well, Prince is okay, but Young Gravy, that's the best we can get.
Right.
Like, oh my God. Like, I love Young Gravy. He's funny as fuck, but it's like our best rapper is a comedy rapper. I mean, you can't make this shit up, people. It's fucking insane. That's our best piece of talent. Is a fucking comedy rapper.
It's like he's almost like Lil Dicky.
Oh God! Don't even get me started with that dude. God, man. Like no. It's like I don't know. He's kind of like that, but he's kind of like Ugly God too.
Or what's his name, Lil Durk?
No, Lil Durk is not comedy. He does like harmonic stuff and like I don't know drill music like he did in his earlier days.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I don't really listen to his music, so I don't really know.
Yeah, no. But when you gotta listen to like the one thing I know with artists is you gotta see where they start and then you gotta see the progression. Then you kind of know where they actually are kind of on the their track or what audience they're trying to attract. Like for instance, say you're doing truthful songs and then all of a sudden you switch to comedy. That's a transition.
I don't think my fans would like it if I switched to that.
I think I would because me and you would just be going back and forth with comedy songs.
Yeah, but as far as my mixtape goes, these are all tracks or beats I've saved up from previous albums and that I haven't used yet. Song is just sitting there.
Yeah.
And so, like, I'm excited about it. And I finally have a producer who is producing beats for me. So.
Yeah. You gotta send me some samples, and then when you get time to, I'm not gonna have a day off for a while. Like I'm gonna be pretty much just stuck on weekends until probably like after my birthday.
That sucks, dude.
Yeah, I know. I fucking hate it. People are just getting injured, and then a person will cash out their vacation. So then that means we have 2 people out versus just 1.
Jesus Christ.
I'm like, can we just get some youthful people that can't get injured?
Right?
Like, we got a bunch of old men. Of course they're going to get injured for like months and half the year. You can't keep them healthy. Oh, the job I have to do, that job beats the shit out of you.
Who's drinking Mountain Dew right now?
Yeah, I got my ginger ale.
Nice.
And people critique me for that crap, but I literally don't give a fuck.
I was getting on your ass about that the other time.
Such a dickhead. Fucking dickhead.
You only drink ginger ale when you're sick.
Oh, you are such a bitch. You're just mad because I can drink it in comfort.
I ain't mad at nothing.
Like I got like 70 cases of this crap in my house.
That's when you know you have a problem.
Oh, you're such a dickhead. Anyway.
Who has 70 cases of fucking ginger ale at home?
I fucking do.
It's because you drink those fucking martinis.
Hey, you mix it with some Jose Cuervo and tequila, it actually tastes pretty fucking fire.
Jesus Christ, dude. I thought you were better than this.
You really have some terrible expectations.
I really do. I don't accept much from people anymore.
Low ball as fuck.
I keep getting fucked over by people. I have blocked my entire family. I'm not talking to anyone except my friend here and you.
Oh, fuck. The whole fam done turned on you, man. Been there.
Yeah, so I kind of gave up on that. I told myself I'll make it to the top without them and I'll fuck them over when I get a chance.
See, we got to make a song about that because that shit happened to the both of us. I just got to figure out what it's going to be called, though.
Right.
That'll kind of be the interesting thing. But anyway, back to the topic at hand. So we have Young M.A. dropped something last week. 42 Doug dropped something last week. Benny the Butcher off Griselda dropped something. Young Maul dropped something. Nobody. YG and Mozzie dropped something. It was okay, but I didn't think they did all that great. Lil Skies dropped a deluxe version. Kodak Black dropped something, but let's be real.
Oh God, not Kodak Black.
He's getting popular again for some reason.
Fuck no.
Look, I don't mind some of his songs, but most of his shit is trash. I will not argue that.
Yeah.
You got to get past that terrible Southern Floridian voice and. Oof.
Yeah. The first song I heard from Kodak Black was the Drowning one.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Could have. I think the song that could have been like perfect for you was the first one I heard was called "This Life," and oh my god, it hit me right to the soul because it was just like family betrayal, woman betrayal, you know, people not sticking to the story, your homies flipping the script on you. Now that was my type of music.
You know, I didn't really listen to a lot of hip hop back then. Back in like high school and shit, I was listening to a lot of like rock and like a lot of pop stuff.
Oh, I know what you were listening to.
Yeah, you probably thought you were like, who the hell is this guy?
I'm just like, you could have picked anything in the world. You picked this turd. There's over 1 billion options. You done fucked up and played this crap.
And then I finally listened to Eminem for the first time after high school. And I was like, holy shit, what have I been missing out on?
God, I've been listening to him since he was around the 90s. Like, he was on the radio, like, all the time.
I know. I just didn't get around to listening to his music because I was always such walking. You know, I was a church guy.
Yeah. So, like, you were the little Christian boy.
Yeah. I was afraid to listen to Eminem because I was like, what the fuck is he's just going to talk about sex and drugs all the time?
I mean, not entirely, but to each their own.
Yeah. But now that I listen to him, I love his shit, dude. So it's so good.
Yeah, his stuff is pretty good.
Did you listen to the new album, The Music to Be Murdered by Side B?
Not the whole thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah, only a little bit, but yeah, no. So with that being said, these are the music stuff. Now, my opinion on everything: Benny the Butcher only had 3 good songs. The rest of the songs are trash and sound very popish. Young M.A. seems to have lost kind of her edge. I don't know what the fuck happened to her, but I did not take this Off the Yak album all too seriously because it felt a little off. Wasn't perfect, but it wasn't horrible. Ooh, hi Moonchild. I'm doing like multiple streams. So 42 Doug, I like him, but he sounds like he could be the next replacement for Meek Mill when he finally goes off the game.
Yeah. Whatever happened to Meek Mill? Is he still making music?
Yeah, but he is having beef with his labels right now with MMG, and he is trying to get off that contract. I don't know what he's got beef with Rick Ross for, but I mean, you're doing multiple streams.
Because I haven't seen him drop anything in a while.
Well, no, he did the Lemon Pepper Freestyle, which is Rick Ross's beat. Shocker. And he did like just a bunch of freestyles. So that's all I really have on his discography recently, if you want to know more about it. There's a new artist I think you would like, especially you, Chandler. Dark Low. He has this album called Borrowed Time, and it is fucking insane. Like, Daily Prayers, I think, is the song you need to listen to the most.
Send it to me.
Yeah, I'll send it to you, dude. And do that shit. And oh my god, man. He goes hard, but he's kind of telling the truth.
Yeah.
Like, some of that shit done happen to me too. It's bull. Oh god. And then Nicki Minaj dropped "Beam Me Up, Scotty." Now, I think it's time for her to hang it up. You know,
God, I didn't even listen
in
to one song off of that.
in my world, and this is just personal, there's only certain female artists that can last forever. And really, it's like these ones that copy the same trope off Little Kim, off Trina, now Nicki Minaj, now Cardi B, and now Megan Thee Stallion. It gets old because that it girl always changes every other year. And that's the thing. When you're that particular style that we've all heard before, you're only going to have like one or two albums that are going to stick with like an outside core fan base. And then after that, it's like you're not going to really have that fan base anymore because nobody's going to be bumping you except for Dusties and Crusties who are completely irrelevant. Oh, God. But yeah, like I just think this "Beat Me Up, Scotty." I actually did give it a listen, and I believe I have now bloody ears.
Oh God!
But next week, now we'll talk about J. Cole, the off season. The off season.
Oh God, that was so good.
I don't know, like all of his previous albums are just they had like a better touch to me, but it wasn't bad. I'm not gonna by any sense of the imagination. No F's here for J. Cole, but I felt like he could have made better beats. You know, he really kind of just randomly picked like I don't know how much time he actually took into this project, or if this was just kind of a teaser to kind of keep us, still engaged with him. But I think he could have chose some better beats. Now, nothing was wrong with his delivery or lyrics. It's just the beats sounded too top 40-ish, too rushed. And that's what I do not like when good artists rush beats. Don't do that. That's how you turn me off because I look for harmony with the words. If you can bring both and combine them in both worlds, that's talent. But yeah, no, nothing wrong with him lyrically. I just think that he could have chose better beats. I'm gonna give him like an A minus B, just because some of them beats just sounded too identical. They sounded too rushed. I think that there's just a lot of, things that I think he could have done better with that album, especially beat wise. Next is Little Skies. He dropped the Unbothered Deluxe. All the deluxe songs that got added on here were trash. He was better off leaving the album as it is. I did not get any pleasure out of that whatsoever. Dave East also dropped an EP with Millie Stacks. Now, this was uncomfortable. I've had explosive diarrhea feel better than listening to this shit. And I love Dave East. That's the fucking problem. And listening to this album, I was just like, oh my God. Like, this is horrible. Like, this is fucking awful. Like, I could not do it, guys. Like, I don't get it why that was a good contract. I mean, apparently it's got like over 15,000 views on 2 songs, but oh my fucking God, it was terrible.
I've got a question for you, man.
Yeah?
What project that I've done so far, whether it be an album or a song, do you think you liked the most?
I really need to think about that for the next episode, though, because there's nothing running on the tip of my mind, unless I can look here on my computer, but I got all my shit running. But let's see. Let's go and see your projects. And I'll tell you. Creep around.
You're stalking me?
Yes, motherfucker. Take it.
Fuck no. I'm reporting you.
I'm gonna throw those binoculars at your head. Motherfucker. I think overall, I think as just what I can kind of think, I think the ADHD, where you kind of had a Joyner Lucas flow to it, kind of was the best, I think, talent wise, as far as what I've heard. Is
Yeah.
the full, like, I don't know. You're still experimenting, but if I had to choose an experiment that I would continue to be more into, it would be that.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I occasionally experiment with shit as well.
Mhm. Yeah, you should hear some of these beats I got. They're all different. They're all they're like a normal album with,
Yeah.
but there's all songs that I never put out
Yep.
that I've kind of rewritten and stuff. And just kind of putting in this project.
Yeah. Just send me what you got, and I'll give my full take on it.
Yeah.
But anyway, as the last thing we go before we end our stream today, we have a new pandemic, motherfuckers. I do not.
Oh God, what the hell?
No. It's not a particular artist, but this is what has been bothering me lately. Can we stop listening to shit that sounds identical? Can we please have some uniqueness in our choices? And then can we also recognize the fact that most of these beats were copped off beats from the 2000s and 90s? But it just has, I don't know, a different angle. Like, can we just admit that and not just say it's unique? I'm like, no, it's just some of y'all just never did your history. And it bothers me. I mean, I get it. When I was a kid, I did not know how to find music. I didn't even know how to differentiate what the song title was supposed to be. I literally had to just ask the radio station what it was every single time I liked something. And they would literally get annoyed with me after the 10th time I've asked. But that was back in the day. And but it's like, I don't know, I was at like a party the other night and I noticed that like half the songs sounded all the same. And then people didn't want to listen to the new stuff. They wanted to listen to all this generic crap. And I was just like, well, you kind of might want to expand your mind. I mean, there's over billions and billions of songs, and you really think that just the mainstream turds are where the shit is at? Nah. Mixtapes.
Right?
That is my
There are so many underrated artists.
I mean, listen to Eminem's mixtapes. Listen to Dr. Dre's mixtape. Listen to Eazy-E's mixtapes. Biggie's mixtapes. Tupac's mixtapes. Those were fucking art. No diss to the mainstream, but creativity is best used without a blocker.
Mm-hmm.
You don't put a fence around an artist, you see talent. But
you know what? You just gave me an idea.
What's that?
I'm gonna do my own ADHD album.
Yeah.
Like Jordan Lucas did.
Oh shit.
And it's gonna be a full album. And I'm gonna stick with that style.
Yeah, I think that'll actually be pretty cool.
Cause you're right. I was at my best when I was writing those songs.
Yeah, I think you took your time with doing that, so.
Now lately I've just felt like I've been in this little writer's block, and like I can't write for shit. Like I just find myself rewriting, and then I find I'm accidentally writing songs that already exist. It's bullshit.
Exactly.
So I think I'm gonna get some beats like Jordan Lucas, and I'm gonna switch it up with the next chapter.
Yeah. Anyway, people, that is our show for today. We'll probably do another one next week if I get the time. I don't fucking know. Wait, yeah, I will. because it'll be Memorial Day weekend, and I have no obligations this weekend, and I am staying home.
Want to do a Memorial Day special?
Yeah, sure. On the day where we all got fucked and pinched because we all decided to go and kill each other.
Right?
What a wonderful day, isn't it? We get the day off just for doing that.
It's like the goddamn purge.
Oh god, if there was a purge, I'd get so much payback. They're like, bitch, that's for ruining my day.
They're not. Alright, guys, I'm gonna let Bakari go, but we'll be back here next weekend.
Yep.
And we'll figure out a way for me to hop into his live stream.
We gotta figure that shit out, but I gotta do some research on that shit too.
Yeah. Alright. Love you, man.
Peace, dude.
Alright, peace.
Bye. Anyway, that concludes the day, everybody.